July.
Poisonous vibration. Help my body run. I'm running for my life. Running for my life. Sipping on straight glory. Let the vibe slide over me. This beat is a chemical. Beat is a chemical. When I leave, don't save my seat.
Stand out with custom gear from Dab Marketing. No design fees, no minimum orders. Just premium sublimated shirts built for the service industry. Look professional, look sharp. Get your gear from Dab Marketing.
Good evening, happy Thursday, everybody. This is Anthony. I'm here with Trudy, the host with the most on the Clean Humor Podcast. We got a couple gentlemen on here tonight. We got Joe Schoettle with us and Nick Weisenberger.
That's all good, man.
Before we get into the show, we got some announcements. We got the Power Clean CETA event coming up October the 8th through the 11th down in Orlando, Florida. We encourage everybody to go get ready for that event. And then in November, the greatest show on the planet Earth for pressure washing is the Panhandle Expo 2026, and it is presented by the Panhandle Power Wash Supply Store down there in the Florida Panhandle. This is a great show. We want everybody to get ready for it and attend that. It is a free event. But we do have a couple paid classes that we're going to have this year. First off, we got Miss Alana. She's going to be doing a AI class, teaching us all about this little AI fella that's running around here to try and take everybody's business and stuff away from them. It's going to be a really teaching class. I hope it's at the same time that our class is going on, because I really need to sit in on that and learn about a little bit more about this AI thing. But I think it's going to be a really good class. She knows a lot about what she's doing and what she's going to be teaching you. So, guys, go ahead, get ready for that. It is a fee of $199, but you can get in there for $150 with a promo code Early Bird for the first 10 folks. The next paid class we got on the list is going to be on the 3rd of November, which is me and Jeffrey Blackman himself from the great state of Texas is going to come into Alabama with Drop a Lot. This gentleman does this class. He has this teaching in Texas at his facility, and it's $1,500 a person to get in this class. We are doing this class for $399. You're going to get this book in the class for $399. You're going to get this book that puts you at $345, because this book is $45. The first 10, you get $50 off. So that's going to put you about $304, somewhere along that neighborhood. So much money can be made in striping parking lots. We do gas station parking lots, 5 to 10 places, $500 to $750. You're in and out in a couple hours. During the summertime, you have to sit there about an hour or so, let you paint dry before it don't get all over the parking lot, but it's good money to be made in it. We got some speakers and classes and stuff we're going to introduce right here real quick. It's Chris Johnson. He's going to be doing a class understanding human behavior. That's going to be an interesting class.
You know, you have a variety of customers, and not all of them have the same personality, same attitude, the same background. But, you know, if I wash 4 houses in a day, I've met 4 totally different personalities, and you have to talk to them differently.
Oh yeah.
You
Got Jeremiah Jarrell, plant property protection education. What he does, he comes in, he done this. This is his 3rd year. His 3rd year doing this for us. Great guy, really knows his stuff, and he picked up this because he's not tore anything up. He ain't burnt no plants or anything like that, because he has the mistakes of of stuff happening, and he wants to educate people on how to protect that stuff and keep it from happening. So, well, that's going to be a free class there. And then we got the lady of the hour. And by the way, guys, today is Miss Trudy's birthday. Woo! Happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
She's 65 today, y'all.
Oh,
But
you got
she's going to be doing industry paint. This class
65.
covers,
Come on, man.
tells you, teaches you, she educates you to go out and test your painted surfaces that's on your houses. It don't matter if it's shutters, trim, or the whole house. If it's got paint on it, guys, test it. And what do we mean by testing? We just get you a little spray bottle, get behind a plant somewhere behind the AC unit, spray some on the bottom two boards. If you do it 100%, you're going to tell right away if it's going to hold. Correct, Drew?
Yeah.
So that's the best way to do it. Save yourself a headache, save you a paint job on the house, because that house that you just went and washed for $600-700, you're not going to get it painted for that. But anyway, we are live right here. So with Joe and Nick, I have no idea what we're going to talk about, guys. Joe, since we've had you on here before, we're going to let Nick go first, brother.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about himself and product that he's got and how it come about.
So my name is Nick Weisenberger. I've been in the industry, the cleaning industry, for about 30 years. I was in the roofing industry prior to that. I started off in the cleaning industry as a window cleaner, and then moved over into soft washing and pressure washing, and then just started to learn different techniques and different applications throughout my career. And we ended up coming back into the roofing industry a little bit here in the past 5 years with our product New Top, which is a rejuvenation product for asphalt shingles and pavement. And that's I have a business partner here in Iowa where I live. I grew up in Wisconsin, and the product that we offer is specifically for those two applications. And we talk mostly to people about preserving and maintaining their asphalt roof and pavement. So that's a little bit about what I do.
So I knew about the roof. I did not know about the pavement. So I get this question a lot. I put heavy degreaser on this asphalt and now it's got brown spots. So what do I do? Will your product fix that?
It can, yes.
So we don't have to go spray paint it?
I'm sorry?
I said we don't have to go spray paint it, because that's usually the fix. It's a flat black.
Yeah. This is going to actually reintroduce any of the lost oils or actually the oxidation process that may have happened during the cleaning. And you definitely want to rinse that spot well beforehand, let it dry a little bit, but then you can reintroduce our product to aid in rejuvenating the oxidation. So
That's good, because I get that question a lot. Joe, what do you got?
You want to make sure it's not seal coated. So everyone thinks asphalt, all of it.
Can't hear you, Joe.
Yeah, we can't hear you very much. Move up.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
I can see you better.
So the main thing is to make sure it's not seal coated.
Okay.
The seal coat won't allow it to penetrate down. Most people think all asphalt is seal coated. It isn't.
Okay. How would you test for that? Is there a way to test?
You could look at it and see, but sometimes they'll have it where it fades out and where it was on there before. But once it's all faded out, you're fine.
Okay. All right. We had a not serious question that I'm not repeating, so we'll just leave that.
I can't see any of the questions or comments or anything.
On yours, does it say private chat, comments, and recording on the top?
Top right.
If it does, you can click comments and you can read them.
Okay.
And Lon has been putting them up there too. So if you want to hear the serious question, does it fix brown stains in your underwear? That's from Barry Little.
It might fix him in his underwear. I heard his underwear's pretty stained up over there. All those gas stations.
You use gas loosely, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
All right. I can see comments on it. Sweet.
No, anyway, I've actually seen the product. We have the product here. We've seen it work, and I mean, I'm amazed that it's for the asphalt. I thought it was just for the roofs, which is amazing because, you know, as washing a pressure washer for, you know, we've been in the industry over 20 years. You get the black and brown shingles or the red shingles, and you're putting 6% bleach in 100-degree weather. What's it doing to that color? I mean, what's it doing to the substrate itself? It's got to be making it more weak and fragile.
Drying it out.
Yes, and I have to apologize. I cannot hear Joe at all, so hopefully I didn't reconnect anything that he has spoken about. But yeah, during the cleaning process, you're definitely going to be having you're going to be creating an oxidation because you're putting an oxidizer on the roof for the cleaning process. So our product coming back on is going to reintroduce those lost oils, not only over the aging process, but also during what may have been lost during the cleaning process as well. So
a homeowner who's thinking their black roof is now gray and they're going to have to replace it. I don't know if that has anything to do with the insurance. I know insurance can cancel if you don't replace your roof after a certain amount of time. But it will rejuvenate and give them more time, more life on that roof, correct?
yes, that is what our process allows the roof to do, is give them more time.
Nice. So I don't have to go spend $50,000 on a roof, and they can hold off for another
Exactly.
5 years.
So
That's
does it clean too?
It does not.
No.
It is designed specifically for lost oils in the asphalt cement. Our process, our oil is actually a little bit different than other oils that are out there. We have a adhesion modifier that creates diffusion and actually allows that oil to soak back into the whole shingle and reintroduce those lost oils into the entire shingle, which causes the shingle asphalt cement to re-adhere itself to all of the inert components, which is your matting, your granulars, and so forth. So
What?
Okay, Jeff.
If you think of the structure of the actual asphalt shingle, is if you were to picture, like, have you ever seen a cross section of like a bird bone with all the little pocket holes in it under a microphone, a magnifying glass or something?
I do that every Tuesday.
Yeah, you got a whole pocket full of bird bones.
Yeah, we ain't got nothing else to do.
Anyway, there's a lot of little they're porous, and moisture can get through. That's why they put that moisture barrier under the shingles. When you apply the new top, you can really see how fluid will go through those shingles. If you take it off, treat it, you'll see that it's gone through the shingle. So without going crazy, it's technically, as the bitumen breaks down, those little air pockets open up, and it dries out and becomes very brittle. So when you're introducing the oils back in, it's putting the flex and back into that shingle.
Good to know. So an amazing add-on service when you're going to the homeowner.
So there's multiple ways to approach this. There are people that are full blown roof rejuvenation. That's what they're doing. They're marketing as that. They're pushing for that. That's what they're doing. There's others that can spot the opportunity a roof that would qualify, and spot the opportunity and present it. So you don't have to like just advertise as roof rejuvenation. You could set your own structure.
Yeah.
But you would want to clean it before you did this, right?
Yeah, prep work is important. You got to prep it right.
So
actually, we're going to go in and we're going to clean the roof, and then we're going to put new top on top of it.
You're going to clean it, but you do have to neutralize it. And people don't think they have to neutralize asphalt shingle. And I'm not saying this to sell more neutralizer, because I don't care what you use, just make sure you neutralize it. With that 2.3% of the moisture that can go through as the shingle's aging, that SH is able to slide under those shingles and hit the iron nails holding the shingles on via seepage, and the button caps, the old button caps. Now they're getting away from that with the stick down. But the button caps, those little caps, the tops of those little nails rust out very easily. So that once those nails rust, that's a leak point, especially through the shingles. So there is a percentage of moisture that gets through those shingles. People don't think that, but then it comes in contact with the nails.
So at the Panhandle expert, good Lord. Well, thanks, Alana. So at the expo, you two are going to be training. You're going to be training on what subject?
The roof rejuvenation, how to prep it, and roof rejuvenation.
Yep. So cleaning, neutralizing, and rejuvenate. You're doing from start to finish. You're teaching people how to correctly clean a roof.
Yes, in preparation of that rejuvenation. But Nick is also going to go into maintenance, like how to do a maintenance plan for the roof.
Yeah.
How to I don't want to give away the whole show here, but there's a lot more that could be done on a roof to capture a profit.
Yeah. So spray, splash and dash, just 6%, roll up your hoses and leave. That's not a good idea.
No, that's just going to continue to drive our insurances up.
So if I know a lot of guys that are starting out, they've not done roofs, they haven't done roofs, and they're hearing, rinse or no rinse, and there's a lot of information on the
They don't know what they don't know.
They don't know. So that's why we do this. We do this expo. I don't make money off it. You're lucky if we break even. But we do it to bring the information out, and we applaud you guys. Thank you so much for donating your time and your knowledge to help fellow contractors not screw stuff up. Sorry, it's clean here, man.
Hopefully our insurance, my insurance is going up every year.
It is. It's bad.
I would like it to stop.
Our workers' comp just went up like crazy. I'm like, oh no. And they're like, oh, well, we don't raise our prices. Well, everything's going up. Fuel's going up. Flooring's going up. Chemicals are going up. Workers' comp's going up. Insurance going up. Everything's going up. We have to accommodate for that.
Yeah. But then there's that mentality that thinks everything's expensive, and it's almost like a scavenger mode where they're trying to go with the absolute cheapest. Well, sometimes you can make more money you can profit more by using something that costs a little more that's a higher quality.
Yes.
And go from there. But there's so many people that are they're in a survival mode.
Yeah. So I mean, like one time somebody was complaining about the Panhandle surfactant, which is 1 ounce per 10 gallons. Oh, I just go to the dollar store and buy, cheap dish soap. And I think it was Jed West that actually did the math, and it was like you're paying like 3 times more on something that's mostly water instead of buying something made for
96% water.
Yes, the industry. And when
it says on the bottle, do not use with bleach.
Yeah.
Yeah, the product that they're using may be cheap. However, if you're in a situation where you have to defend what has happened, and a lawyer is for any kind of, like, once you hit that deposition area, you're looking at $1,000 an hour basically. that might be with a coupon, but but the defending, you know, that you use a product that says don't mix with bleach, or a product that you made and or concocted, or some people are mixing like fabuloso with who the hell knows what else. But to defend that, oh, we use this, that goes into time of defense. So we want to reduce risk. That's
Yeah, so AC was on 2 weeks ago, and he said Florida, as you're a Floridian, passed a law that if was it OSHA that came up and you're using, or the EPA, sorry, if the EPA came and busted you on the job site and you are using something other than what it's intended for, you will get fined.
Yeah.
And last week we had insurance, Connie Phillips Insurance, who's going to be at the event. She said that if you damage a property, even though you're properly insured, if you're using the wrong product, they won't cover you.
Yes.
Because you're using a product what it's not intended for.
Yes.
It's like using diesel to light your barbecue grill. It's like it'll work, but that's not what it's for. Just because it's a little cheaper on the front, it could cause you thousands in the backside.
Yeah, but everyone thinks they're saving money.
Yeah.
So can this new top, can it be downstreamed, or is it pumped up sprayed, or have to 12 volt it?
It definitely is a 3-to-1 mix, and it has to be sprayed with some form of upstream pump. We have tested it with 12-volt systems, roof pump systems, as well as I'm trying to think what other system we've tried it on.
I use an
Joe may have tried
AR-45.
it.
You use a 45 with it, a gas roof pump?
That's what I use. I use an AR-45 with an M5 twist.
I've never put those two things together.
Nice. I do things different, but that's
well, we know. We know that.
Out of the box.
He don't have a box.
I mean, are you turning your water down? Or are you just turning the mix up on the new top?
No, you have to mix it specifically, and then pump straight.
Yeah, so you're just mixing it and you're just shooting it straight out of the jug.
So batch mixing.
Yeah,
okay,
correct. Yeah, batch mixing. Yep.
One 5 gallon of the concentrate, and then you're going to mix it 3-to-1. Okay. So what's that? 20 gallons. You're getting 20 gallons of product.
And how fast are you going through that with a gas roof pump?
Well, you don't let it flow like crazy. I mean,
I'm like, it's 11 gallons.
11 gallons a minute. You ain't going. I mean, you going. That's a lot.
You can idle the machine down, and then you can control it. I got a video on there where I got a guy that's never sprayed it before, and he had pretty damn good control over it with that AR-45 and M5 twist. But I'm not going to say everyone should do that. I think, some of the other things that Nick will say to use might be a better option. I have a lot of years, so I can control my shit.
And the word of the day is
clean humor. I'm sorry, clean humor.
Sorry, we both said it.
I just call it as it is. Call it as it is.
My birthday. Anyway, so now he's told us how not to do it. How do you apply the product?
I do a more controlled spray just because I want, and this is just my personal preference. I do anywhere between 2 and 4 gallons per minute on my controlled spray, and you could do that even on a gas roof pump too. You can just adjust your unloader and put your tip on that will allow that. So there's a lot of different ways of doing it. I do know that one of our applicators is currently using a broadcast system with a a water boss type gun,
Mhm.
and he just has a little bit more property control that he has to do with that, but he's able to apply it with that gun as well. So it's really going to be based on the preference of the contractor, but our goal is to make sure that the yield of that product after mixed is about 100 square feet to every 1 gallon of mixed product. That is going to give you a good consistent coverage on your roof and get that product on there in the way that it's supposed to be. So
I had a homeowner, do-it-yourself homeowner, call me, and
I
the
see his
guy,
lips moving.
you can't hear me at all, Nick. The homeowner actually did it with a pump up sprayer, going up and down the ladder, refilling the thing, and I was like, I'm not recommending that at all. That is like not safe. You're not going to get a lot of enough application out there on there. But there was a homeowner who did it himself.
Okay, so what he said, Nick, was a homeowner went with a pump up sprayer up and down the ladder, putting it up there, didn't get the best coverage, plus wasted about 8,000 calories in 2 hours.
Yeah, that was in the fall. He did that.
Probably started drinking the product. Yeah, a pump up sprayer is definitely not the best way to go. I've seen some contractors that have used the ones with the electric pump on and spray with that, which gives them a little bit more of a consistent spray. We do have a nozzle that I personally prefer that comes from Spray Systems, but it's going to be really based on the contractor, what he has a preference for, and then getting his method down with the spray. That's the main thing, is just having that good coverage that we talked about. So
Education's key for anything.
It is. Hey, let's talk money.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Let's
Nick,
talk
Joe
money.
wants to talk money.
Let's
Joe,
talk
Okay.
money.
Since
I
he's
said
got a lot of it, got
education
all
is
of it.
everything, and Joe said, let's talk money. So, all right.
Let's talk money.
You want me to do that, Joe? Or go
Yeah,
ahead?
sure. Take that, and I'm probably going to jump in somewhere down the line.
He said, "Go ahead, Nick," and he'll jump in on
Okay.
that.
Okay. So right now, consistently, we have a full maintenance program that we work with. When we're doing a job assessment, we'll actually get to the homeowner's residence, or a property management company, maybe somebody that we're working with as well, and we'll actually go through that whole property's roof. We'll look at the drainage of the roof, which means the gutters, the downspouts. Is there any debris on that roof? Is there, are all the flashings working properly, or all the penetrations, like the roof pipes, the skylights, the walls where the roof meets the wall? Are all those flashings working well? Ridge vent, ridge cap. We go through the whole process, and with that, the rejuvenation is just part of that. And we're getting, for just the rejuvenation, we're getting anywhere between 90 cents to $1.25 a square foot over and above the other costs that we're doing, because we're doing a cleaning process as well, and then we're also doing a tune-up. So
Nice.
yep. So it can be very lucrative. It just depends on what type of property we're working on.
So that's Nick's style there, and some other guy's style. I have a different style, which is
Let's talk money, Joe. Let's talk money.
Let's talk money. I got it real simple for myself here.
Okay.
I do like to, even though I do get complicated up here, I do like things simple. So I actually figure it where I have a guy go up. We clean it. Then I have another guy go up, and he puts a sealant on if there's any kind of like grommeted screws or gasketed screws, he'll put a sealant on that. He'll put a new vent boot that goes over the existing one and mounts down. He'll put new boots on, and then he'll call me and tell me he's done, and then we'll go ahead because I line them up where we're going house in a line. So we'll clean them all. That guy will do them all, and we're running behind them doing the rejuvenation. So I keep it real simple on the pricing. I just go to 2.5 times product cost. That's all I do. If I look at it, I calculate the square feet. How many gallons do I need? 2.5 times product cost, and I'll put some spillage in there too. So if I only need 8 gallons, if I only need to buy 8 gallons, which you can't, you got to buy 5 gallons. That's 10. I will cost that job at 10 and do 2.5 times product cost. And you're doing it in like an hour.
Yeah.
Minus the guy that runs, and that is above cleaning costs. So it's highly profitable to spot the opportunities. You're making thousands in under an hour of extra effort.
Do anybody else see Joe's just brain synopsis, just blah, 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 like a ping pong? I swear, every time he talks, I just think of a ping pong. Blah, 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 blah.
Try living in here. It's
everywhere going. It's like I see him talking, but I can feel his brain just blah, 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 all over. I can feel it. I don't know. We don't know that. Well, I mean, we do know each other, but not like we grew up together. Like, when did we meet? Like 4 or 5 years ago?
Somewhere in there, yeah.
Yeah. And dude, it's like I can read his mind, and it's scary. It's scary.
He was at the first Panhandle show, was he not?
What's that, Anthony?
What?
You was at the first Panhandle show, was you not? In 21?
No, I think you came in 22. I think I met you.
The second one. I missed the barbecue that you. No, I was there for the awesome barbecue. That
was the second.
I took that 3 years ago.
I don't know. Everything blends together.
I think we met. It was a PWNA CETA show. I had to speak with the industry paint issues. We won't talk about that. We're not talking about the D word again.
We are not gonna say what I said to you.
Anyway, but since then, it's like we've been on the couch on some horrible, stupid drugs together, and we've been on the phone making no sense. And then I see a post and I call him like, dude, take that post down. I don't know what you're saying, but I'm on the same drug as you, but it don't make sense.
That was a time we had there. We both were so loopy we couldn't work.
Oh my gosh, we were both on gabapentin. Like I think I was on 6 pills a day. I don't know how many you were on, but
I don't remember.
We were talking and we're just sitting there like, I don't remember what we're talking about. It was just some stupid stuff.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
But we understood each other. I think that's where our brains came
somehow. We merged.
We merged at that point.
Somehow it merged.
But anyway, and I met Nick, 2 years ago?
Yep.
So Nick introduced the product, and I'm like, this is awesome. Thank you, Shannon. It's an awesome product. I mean, Florida, we have more barrel tile roofs. We don't have too many shingles. We do away from the beach.
Yes.
But for like up in Oregon, okay, so my family's in Oregon. They have a bunch of moss growing on their roof. It kills their shingle roofs faster than I think anything can. All that moss and lichen all up there, and then you got to blast it with pressure. And then I've seen guys like pressure wash the roof, and all of a sudden all the granules are coming down. There's a lot to roof cleaning, and for the homeowner to save money, to make their roof last long. Nobody wants to pay that much money to put a roof on if they don't have to, right?
No.
We've talked about this. So in Oregon and up northwest and up north where there's snow, and I was born in England, raised in Oregon, so I do know, but not as an adult. I wasn't there as an adult, so I didn't have to change a dang roof. So is it going to be beneficial for the people up north? Is it more for sun damage, or is it for, the snow and all the lichen and all that?
No, it's actually for just about anybody who has an asphalt shingle roof that wants to maintain and preserve that asphalt shingle. Um, we talk about the fact that most people are never proactive. We're starting to actually see that more individuals are becoming more proactive. We're advocates of being proactive, and the reason why is because not only are insurance companies starting to assess roofs and depreciating them faster, it's expensive to replace a roof. So being advocates of what we're doing is actually starting to be seen throughout the whole country. I mean, we're seeing rejuvenation becoming and in my opinion, it's the next gold mine. So I think
it's
it's
still
definitely
early.
something that we've been ahead of the game, but at the same time, it's beneficial because of the expense, not only for you as the homeowner, but also um, being able to protect your risk. Insurance is becoming something that they don't want to protect that risk anymore. And I know Joe, I don't know if Joe talked about it or not, but we advocate using neutralizer too, the Neutropods on our system, cleaning system as well. So that's a risk as well for the contractors out there. So
So when you clean it, you do you neutralize it. How long you gotta wait before you put the new top down?
it's almost virtually within 20 minutes. It just depends on the type of day.
Okay.
There are some rejuvenators out there that will force you to wait till it's dry. Ours does not. You can do a slight adjustment in the mix if you want to apply immediately, but we like it to be somewhat dry so that it's absorbing better into the shingle. So
This time of year,
not completely though.
you should do it all in one day.
Yeah. So, Joe, back in
Joe,
the day when we started washing way back when, paver sealing wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't a thing. Nobody thought, and then it came out, and it's
Now
like
all kinds of people are doing it.
so this is like the
Yes.
next level. This is the new paver sealing, but it's roof rejuvenation.
Yes.
So,
And a lot of people will only think about like their situations where they have a mortgage and an insurance company. However, there's a lot of the nation, when the house is paid off, because the insurance companies have gone up so high in price, they self-insure. So they'll put fire on there, they might put flood on there, but the wind blown, they're going to take off of there because that's the most expensive for the most part.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are self-insured on their roofs. There are trust, and I work for trust, and they have massive amounts of homes. Most of them have asphalt shingle because they're not the high end; they're the working group. And a lot of those trusts have moved to being self-insured. They have the bankroll to be able to do that. If their houses, get wiped out, they can self-insure the house. So they have actually the one trust has wrote it into their bylaw or the basically it's the directions for the director. So if the successor, so if the guy dies, he has it written into perpetuity every 5 to 8 years for as long as the roofs can take this product to reapply it. Now, another thing is going to the asphalt. There are storage facilities that are requesting asphalt rejuvenation instead of the seal coat because there's a lot of benefits to it. It's not going to track in the black. It's going to dry quick, and they can open it up quick. So there are places that are they're finally understanding and requesting roof rejuvenation, asphalt rejuvenation.
So on a normal house, let's say a 2,500 square foot house, what is the cost? Just, I mean, average cost, whatever, you don't have to do your cost. What's the cost on a $2,500 house? So if you go into your customer and you're like, you know what, you're gonna have to replace your roof, or I can do this and it's gonna last you how many years for this much money? What's the selling point? How do you sell the product is the question, pretty much.
Nick, take it. Someone tell Nick to take it.
Nick, take that question.
Okay. Okay. Sorry.
I think he's got you blocked. That's why I can't hear you. I think
It could be. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good.
They'll translate.
We got a 2,500 square foot roof.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as far as like through the whole process, we're gonna be pretty close to I'm gonna say roughly right around $3,500 to $4,500, depending on where you are in the country and what the pitch of that roof is.
Right.
That's gonna include everything that I spoke about.
Okay.
Yep. He just showed a number, 3,750.
And that will
And the
last
reason
long.
why
25 is 3125.
Okay. All right. I guess I need my glasses too. But yeah, I mean that's really close because we're going to be doing everything that maintenance needs to be done on that roof. So we're going to check for debris. We're going to check for, whether it's flowing properly, whether it needs to have some caulking on it. If we need to, depending on where you live, you may have to work with a roofer to do some of this stuff. Most areas in the country you do not need that, but you need to make sure that you're looking and talking to your local municipalities to see whether or not that's something that you can do, or your state government too. So but yeah, you're going to be in that range that Joe said, depending on what you are doing for the customer. Now, there are some contractors that will just do the cleaning and the rejuvenation process, and you can do that. It's just I recommend to, you know, learn the other processes as well, because it makes your bottom line better, and it also keeps you on that job in front of that customer a little bit more too. So
Nice.
The beauty part of this product is it's not a franchise. You're not bound to anything. You can make your own structure. You could go as deep with it as you want, or you can put your own pricing on it. We're asking everyone not to drive the prices to the bottom like everyone else is doing with washing. Like try to keep them. Don't. But I mean, if you want to, if you need to pay some bills or something, and you need an influx of cash, and you want to bring it down a little bit, but don't drop the bottom out of it. Like
Don't be the $99 guy.
Don't be the damn. Well, with this you can't.
So how long, once you rejuvenate a roof, how long does this last? So they have to come back every year, every 2 years, every 5 years, every 10 years? What's the longevity of it?
well, to keep the shingle preserved and making sure that the lost oils aren't constantly, it's just like changing your oil on your vehicle. Your oil needs to be changed in order for optimum performance of that vehicle. You have to constantly do the maintenance on the vehicle, and it's the same with the roof. You're looking at, every 5 to 6 years you're going to want to do an application probably on that roof. We include in our program, we include 2 visits. That keeps us not only in front of that customer to do other work, but the reason why we do that is we want to be able to get up on that roof and make sure that what we've done is working still. And if they need to do another maintenance program, they know that it's coming up. So we look at that 4 to 6 year mark as being a good time to talk about them having another rejuvenation on the roof. And I don't know if Joe talked about it, but at least here in the Midwest, we have seen um, organic and algae not coming back on our roofs that we're treating.
Really?
Yes. We have a couple of roofs that are 6 years old that have not had any growth or algae come back on the roof. So we're still doing that data testing, but it's quite interesting that we have not seen that in most of the roofs that we've been doing. So
I know it's a lot of natural oils. Is there any like citrus products in there that is making this inhibit the mildew growth or anything?
no, we actually really truly believe, because it's a penetration oil, that it's penetrating into all the air voids and filling those air voids with good oils, and it's causing not a barrier, but it's causing it not to go back into anything, to settle back into the air voids to quicken the organic growth and or the algae to come back. So
You
That
know,
makes
you see in groups where people, the very first, if you at the first mention of rejuvenating, the very first thing you start seeing is, oh, it's soy, it's soy. I was that guy. I was that guy. Oh, it's just soy oil, just soy oil. Until I found out and learned really what this does. And just because you hear bio oil does not mean it's soy. There's so many different ways of getting bio oil. And then also know that there's things in other places that have bio oils that we might not have here. So you can't just say soy. I'm not saying you guys, but the guys that comment soy. Yes, a lot of products that are for rejuvenation in this country is soy. A lot of it is, but you cannot group it all. They do not all perform the same.
That was my next question. It's because I've seen products out there, and you can probably buy them at probably Home Depot and Lowe's right now. I haven't looked, but
Fairly soon.
you could probably get it at Temu. I'm just kidding. Probably can't. But your product, you guys stand by it, you use it, just like me. I won't sell anything that I wouldn't put out in the field. Joe, you said, it's like, try this. Here, I'll give you one. Here's my NutriPods. And I'm like, you know what? I like it. I'll sell them. But if it would have failed, I would have said, bye, Joe. I don't know you. And we would never have a stupid pill connection, which, I think that's where God was taking us. God was taking us to gabapentin.
And you never know what the future is going to bring.
On August 3rd, if you have an accident, I'm going to be on that stuff again. So, anyway, but there's going to be a lot of knockoffs. There's going to be stuff that's going to be out there that's not tried and true. There's other stuff out there now.
We're seeing them come and go.
Yeah. So, what makes your product stand out? He said, "You go."
okay. One is there's the adhesion modifier. I know that there are some of the other rejuvenators out there that do have an adhesion modifier, or I'm not an adhesion modifier, but modifiers in them. The one that we made sure that we put in there, and all of the technology that has gone into our product has been tested in the community of asphalt pavement for nearly 30 years. Our building blocks for our product have been and are still used on DOT highways. So we have carried that over and utilized it for the roofing. Is there a question? Sorry, Anthony.
Yes. Okay. You finish. Right, just when somebody's talking, I got a question. I just kind of.
Oh yeah, whenever you're done.
Okay. So, with that said, I'm trying to remember where we were going with this. Why it's different is because we actually have part of our formula causes and basically acts like a bonding agent and stops what they call anti-stripping, or what they call stripping in the industry. So what happens is it stops the stripping process from the aggregate to the cement, the asphalt cement. So that's one thing that we know that our product currently is different than others, is because of that one ingredient that we utilize specifically for that. Um, and there's other products out there that are similar. Some of the other ones out there that um, I've talked about before too. They all have their, their good points. I'm not trying to, display any issues with other products whatsoever. Um, but because of their composition, I personally would be uncomfortable putting it on somebody's roof. But that's just my opinion. And the only reason why I have that opinion is because of what I've learned from the asphalt pavement community and what some of those um, rejuvenators were designed for specifically at one time. So,
So when
and
you
that
say,
is things that I personally don't like to discuss. I like you to be able to go and do some research. There is a couple of websites out there that I've done a lot of research on, and one is a asphalt preservation website that is um, I believe it is still a nonprofit, and I believe that it's one of the best preservation websites out there. So,
nice.
yep.
You keep using the word asphalt pavement.
Hmm.
How
Asphalt cement, because asphalt cement is the binder in both applications, both pavement and shingles.
can this product be used like on a asphalt driveway to
Yes,
maybe
yes,
brighten it back up, or what's it going to do with it?
absolutely, absolutely, and that's something that Joe and I have been discussing heavily for about a year. Pavement is its own animal. I don't get into talking about pavement very often, and the reason being is because there's a lot involved with the maintenance of the pavement side of the world, of the asphalt cement world. So when guys ask me, will this work? Yes, it will work on an asphalt pavement. But I'm very cautious in how I go about that. With that said, we are starting and developing some some instructions that will help anybody that we're working with to be able to utilize this out there. So
Nice.
for that side of the community.
So
So
what scenario would you use it in? I mean, for like I know we see a lot of stuff. People come in and they do like they clean their sidewalk and stuff, and they don't wash the asphalt off, and you got white streaks running all the way down a brand new restaurant.
Or instead of surface cleaning, they just put 12.5% on that concrete and just let it go. And the runoff.
yeah,
I can take
Joe,
this question.
Joe's
I could take
I
this.
think's got a
Joe's
story on
ready, Joe's
this.
ready.
So yeah, and also where the downspouts will go to a parking lot, they'll do the roof with 6% on a hot day, and it's flashing the asphalt. And then and then it'll be that white haze. Yes, you can put the oil back in that. However, you're going to be doing a large section of it, so it all ends up the same. But it's not like seal coat. So I'm going to kind of just dumb down what he said a little bit. And his partner Mick, it's Nick and Mick, by the way. His partner Mick, this guy is a wealth of knowledge when it comes to asphalt that'll make your head spin. Like this guy's good. So, and I'm saying that, and my head always spins. But anyway,
Sometimes not in a good way.
if you picture a chunk of asphalt and you cut it right out, you're gonna have very beautiful black asphalt here. You're going to have about a half to a quarter inch of dry, crispy asphalt. but all this is good down here.
Mhm.
This is all faded out and ate up
Mhm.
from the sun, UV, breaking down the bitumen. But anyway, to dumb this down, if you put seal coat on that, the seal coat is like sunscreen on a pig. You're just putting this coat over the top. It's not penetrating down into that crispy. You still got crispy under the damn sunscreen. So, and it's a nice, bright, shiny sunscreen on that pig, but you still have that crispy. So where you have that crispy, and that's where you start getting the potholes and the cracks and everything. So by putting the oils back in that, it's breathable again and healthy. So that's the dumbed down version of the asphalt. However, it's not dyed black. So what you're doing is you're putting the natural color
Mhm.
of the asphalt, not the black that everyone's used to seeing. You're turning the asphalt back to healthy asphalt.
Yeah.
Would you have to fill all of the cracks and stuff in it?
That's a different service. Now, Nick would probably want to. There's a process for all the cracks and the pothole filling. Yes, I did a section of parking lot and I did a cold patch repair on a pothole. I was not willing to go fill all the cracks and just go, I didn't want to go into that. So, but I was still able to rejuvenate it. I did the cold patch on the one. I did a driveway. If I remember right, it was, I want to say, an 800 feet driveway. It was crazy. And the guy didn't want the seal coat anymore.
Was that Mar-a-Lago?
Yeah.
Was that Mar-a-Lago?
I wish I'd do that. But someone's doing that. I don't know who, but someone's doing it.
Somebody needs to fix that pond and never mind.
But that brings up, some of these HOAs, they budget the money for seal coat. And they have to, because these high dollar neighborhoods have all these service trucks going in, and every single house has oil spots on the road. And as that road fades out, those oil spots are real noticeable.
Mhm.
So they budget in seal coating.
And isn't August the time that they do all the HOA meetings for the next year? I think it's August, isn't it?
I think it is August, because I know that everyone starts doing their budgets in October.
Yeah, I think the
So
meetings
they'll
are
start
August.
doing.
Yeah.
They'll start doing. They'll start getting more serious, leading into October.
Right.
And then November, they're all changing out their perennials and getting ready for season, because down here in Florida, everyone comes to Florida, November.
So if you do a driveway or a parking lot with that, you treat it just like a roof, or is it more expensive to do?
That is a hard question to answer. Because what I'm seeing in the way that
I don't know if he's talking or not. I apologize. I'm a little bit late for an appointment. So
no, we can hear you. We can't see you.
Okay. Yeah. You definitely would be looking at doing a little bit different equipment, but you could use your personal equipment that you're using for.
And we lost them again.
All right. So yeah, I'm using an AR-45 to put it down. Yes, you could get
your coverage would be the same as well. So
you could get different spray apparatuses, drivable tankers, spray, like we're at the bar on the back spraying out. There's guys doing that. So, but it's another thing, you can spot the opportunity, and it doesn't have to be fixing damage. It could be spotting the opportunity before they go with the mistake of seal coat, because once they do the seal coat, then they got to restripe it. That's more cost to them. So you could take that out, because I'm seeing when I put it down, the lines are a little more visible than before.
So you can put it straight over the paint.
I'm putting it right over the line.
yes.
Okay. The reason I was asking is because our church parking lot's going to have to either going to have something done to it. They'll probably do it after the renovation's done to the building, for everything will look top notch.
Have they had it seal coated before?
No, it has not been seal coated.
Perfect. That's a great candidate.
So one day when you're not doing nothing, you need to ride to Coleman, Alabama.
Ride to Coleman?
Coleman, Alabama.
You got to stop to that Cajun place first for us to get some oysters. And
I gotta get some oysters up there by
we
Tree
gotta
first.
get
Then I'll
oysters
head that
first.
way.
Do what?
We got to get. Oh, there was 3 of us, and what we have 6 dozen oysters.
The whole table was full of oysters. It was
Oh
great.
my gosh!
Well, I'll take you and feed you some oysters.
No, you gotta
We got an oyster house.
Oh
right
no,
up
it's
the
not
road.
going to be the same. It's not going to be the same.
Yeah, those are some special
You're
oysters.
not gonna miss it.
Oh, there he is. He's back. No, that's special oysters. We're talking about the oyster. Are we shopping down there?
I did
Yeah, they're
take some
delicious.
oysters.
There's something different about those.
No, they're at the
Tell you
gas
what.
station. No, they're good oysters. But we went for Valentine's. Shane's like, well, you want to go to Captain Anderson's and get crab and some damn expensive champagne? I'm like, no, I want those oysters. And they were not very good because they were so packed. It was just like throwing shit together. There's that word. It wasn't good. And I'm like, I literally just ate these like a month ago, and they were just. So get up on a busy day. November is perfect. At the Panhandle Expo, we're getting oysters.
We're going to Anderson's.
No,
No, that
Cajun
place.
place.
Oh,
That Cajun place.
that place.
That
That
place.
Cajun place.
Called that place.
Not that place. Oh yeah, it is that place. It is that Cajun place. You're not messing with me. Gosh. Anyway, welcome
Yeah.
back, Nick.
But it's right.
Yeah. So anyway, you guys are doing this training, and I know. I mean, Nick's going to just have to put a metal helmet on you or something just to keep that stuff synopsis calm down for the event, because otherwise he go boop, 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 all over the room. Which he's going to do
Good.
that anyway. He's going to do it anyway. It don't matter. It's just going to happen. It's going to.
Hey, I'll get to the point somehow.
You know, August 3rd is my surgery, so I'll probably still be on gabapentin. We're going to be fun. Oh man, I'm going to be stupid. I
Well,
swear.
guys, it was a pleasure. Now
Was.
got educated on Utah.
Thank you.
No,
Thank you for having us.
It's awesome to see a new service be introduced, because like I said, when we were washing, there was no paver sealing, and all of a sudden it's like boom, now we can make some money. And now there's another add-on service that we can provide our customers to not only put money in our pocket, but to make their largest investment last longer.
Yeah, there's so many things
Absolutely.
that the Splash and Dashers just they don't realize how much money they walk away from, not willing to learn what other options are there.
Yeah. Always trying to upsell.
Some of them don't have no business being on a roof neither.
Mhm. That's for a whole other thing.
Keep
That's
that
a whole
in
nother
mind,
class.
Joe.
A whole other conversation. But anyway, thank you
Well,
guys so
guys,
much.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see you in November. That Cajun place.
Yeah.
Hey, you eat oysters?
Me?
We're excited.
Oh, you better, because you're not invited.
I'm going to that place no matter. I don't care if no one comes with. I don't care who goes. I'm
You
going.
know, I'll be there. We had a triple date. Well, not triple date, just us 3. And Shane didn't want to go. I don't know why, but I'm like, I don't give a shit. I'm going.
I ate Shane's portion.
Yeah. Well, I think do you only take like 6 oysters home after that? After 6 dozen, it wasn't a lot to go home, was it?
It wasn't a lot. No.
Not at all.
We
I went
ate-
there hungry too. So
Oh, we ate like little fat kids in front of a cake. Oh, so good. But anyway,
Everybody, go to panhandleexpo.com, get registered for the Panhandle event. We had a great, wonderful show tonight. We look forward to seeing these 2 dudes at the Panhandle Expo to get us educated on this Utah and get to see how to clean, neutralize, and then put it all in one class, all one day, and everything. It's going to be
And
a
a
great
demo.
time. Sir?
We're
And
gonna
a
demo.
demo.
We're gonna demo it.
Class
Demo the
and
product.
demo.
Mhm.
Yep.
So Get registered. You don't want to miss it. You can miss any other event that you want to miss, but this is Panhandle Expo is the event you don't want to miss. It's because it's free. You pay for your room, you pay for your eats, your drinks, and you can buy a meal ticket through the expo and get fed that way. The food's delicious. It was amazing. Everybody was shocked last year about it. So go get registered, guys. Look forward to seeing everybody in November. Look forward to seeing everybody next week. Right here, the same time, same channel. And Trudy?
Yep.
Your birthday's about over with.
My birthday's not over with. I don't know. I need to fix a bottle of vodka. I already got for
Happy
me.
to you.
You sing it, Joe. Take us out, Joe. A happy birthday.
Thank you, guys.
Happy
you later.
birthday to you.
That was over. Okay. That was a quick one.
Happy birthday, dear Trudy.
All right, guys. Stay humble and hustle hard. And thank you guys for being here with us.
You're welcome. Thank you. Appreciate you.
No problem.